All in with love, my journey to the hero within opens on this grand stage of life with its lead character ready for the final curtain. One that rises on the gloomy shores of the Pacific Northwest, where a lifetime of roles and a journey to self discovery has led him to one final quest to reconnect to the inner child that was severed long ago. But a shadow has been stalking him since those wonder filled days of youth. It is a question that was born in the mind of an innocent boy with a yearning to escape an affliction. Can his fantasy life be his reality? Asthma blows in over the mighty Atlantic, finding its way into a sleepy New England village. The constricting lungs of little Jimmy have only one defense: his power of make-believe. The surrounding stage is a cavalcade of play and adventure in the neighborhood oasis called Sidot Drive. It is here, among his closest friends, and in the isolation of a hospital, that the ability to dream becomes his most powerful weapon, even against a steel chair. It is a curse that afflicts many young men during their school dance days. For the weak and timid Jimmy, not being wanted by the girls under those twinkling lights only added to his quest to become an athletic hero and save the day. After a near-death experience in high school, this fledgling hero makes a final stand against his breathing nemesis, and the resulting fire that is lit launches him into warriorhood. Spurred on by the sagely wisdom of his Scottish grandfather, he defies the odds and takes up the demanding sport of rowing to finally achieve the hero status that had been eluding him. But as the applause fades, so does the spotlight. The unrelenting search for what's next and the yearning for attention compelled Jim to seek further fame in the entertainment industry. It is on the streets of New York and Los Angeles that the ego takes over the innocence of youth, and a deal is struck with the devil at the crossroads. Applause rises, and the spotlight widens, further distancing the man from the stigma of the chair and the boy who claimed it. The fairy tale ride of celebrity life was now around him everywhere. Destiny had indeed arrived. But that unanswerable question that was born from the boy has again surfaced in the superficial life he is creating for himself. A look in the rearview mirror finds a small-town soul caught up in fame, murder, scandal, a failed marriage, and an abandoned son, all reeling from the blast radius of his ego. Jim's zest for life begins to dim, as does the promise he made to the child within. That pact to be famous is soon abandoned, and with the death of a dream comes the absence of joy. A normal and mundane family life has now begun in the grounds of the Pacific Northwest. The ghosts from his journey stand alongside his loving wife and two daughters who barely recognize the man who returns home each evening. The slow rust of time is taking its toll on everything around him, leading to a fateful decision that implodes his remaining sanity and shatters their small-town life. It is here that the final battle will be waged in the jungles of his own mind, as those conflicting oppositions of fantasy and reality blend together in a Dickens-esque Christmas Eve showdown. In search of the mythical tree of life he goes, for under its branches, Jim will die with the hope that James shall emerge, holding the hand of little Jimmy once more. This is our story, one of wonder, of love, of fame, of celebrity, of infamy, of triumph, and of sadness. But most importantly, it is a story of reconnection and one of joy. Together, we have learned that fate isn't up to us. What is our ability to go all in with love.